See, you be thinking you know, but you don't. You have no idea.
Let me get a sip on this mimosa.
Y'all, that is not a mimosa. That's a smidge of orange juice and and it's more shampoo than orange juice.
Shampoo.
Shampoo. All
Hey
right.
y'all, what's
Hey,
going on? How was
extras.
y'all week? What's going on? We are
Oh my
back at it
God. When
again.
I tell you my week was,
Shitty.
listen, when I say they got the butter from the duck, when I say I am beyond, if there is a word beyond exhausted, that would describe how I feel.
Yeah, I need to go to the spa, y'all, tomorrow. I need a
Listen,
relaxation day. I need to be touched.
that's what.
Like
Listen,
a
some
good
healing,
deep. Yeah,
some
I need them
healing
hands to go
hands.
deep.
Yes, a good,
Right. Woo.
nice little tissue massage.
Cause
Ain't
this
nothing
week
wrong with it.
was. Yes, it
Get
was.
get into it.
Well, let's get into what our topic is.
We're talking a lot of Atlanta tonight. There are so many things that we need to discuss regarding ain't y'all. Okay, first I want to talk about Sweet 16 and how it has been not so sweet.
Um, I have said this
This
over and
is
over. They should have put a pause on it until they figured
until they got the
stuff
right
out.
people. This is not, and I know everybody hates when people say it's not giving, but this ain't giving shit.
But you know what? They if they recast it, I would say Angela. Angela out of the newbies, keep Angela.
You know what the gag is about Angela? Did you hear?
What they say?
So apparently, Carlos King has stole Funky Dineva's show. TEATGIF. So anyway, they were talking, and so Carlos unoriginal King, who steals ideas from all his talent, allegedly, but it's true. We'll get into that in a minute. He let it be known that they have been trying to get Angela on the show since season 3.
Oh yeah, I did hear about
Yes,
that.
Angela would not come on the show because Sheree was on the show, and Sheree and Charles allegedly have a past.
Ooh,
And
what kind of past?
secret lovers, allegedly. So the thing is, Angela, from what they're saying, did not want to be on the show with Sheree because somebody would have ended up clocking that T.
She by Sheen.
Charles Basheen.
Joggers.
Jorgus. I love how she tried to shut Candy
Athletic
down.
line.
Athletic line. Athleisure wear. Spring, September, fall, summer.
Whenever.
What? Yes,
When is it
whenever.
coming out?
Whenever.
When is your house getting fixed? Whenever.
Look, whenever the little kids in the sweatshop is done, and I approve the designs.
Whenever.
Yes, so that was the tea. Angela, they have been trying. Carlos King said they had been trying to get Angela on the show season 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They was coming for Angela every season. Angela, we want you on the show because when you think about it, Angela is the epitome of a real housewife. She is truly married to somebody that has been influential and affluential. You know what I'm saying? Like Charles Oakley is an NBA icon.
Pause 1 second. Is she housewives, basketball wise, in your opinion?
Angela is giving me housewife. I feel like
Do you
the
think she'll
T.
make it on
Yes,
basketball wise?
I don't see her. I think she's better than basketball
Oh, I
wives.
know what you say
She's
here.
she's
But
better.
yeah.
She's
Oh
better
no, she'll
than.
read them girl stuff.
Yeah,
Still.
it's like that's what I'm saying. Like, okay, when you looking at apples and oranges when you're dealing with basketball wives versus housewives. I look at basketball wives as being like down here. Housewives is a little higher up on the food
Just a
chain.
smidge.
I don't know. I wouldn't even say a smidge.
I like basketball
I
wives
mean,
though.
basketball wives is cool, but think about it. Who on the show is actually a basketball wife besides Jackie Christie. Nobody is truly a wife. And now I think Jackie is transitioning out of being a wife now. Oh, well, Ming Lee is a basketball girlfriend because Ty is a basketball player. And the last girl. You don't remember? Ming Lee was
on the show no more.
Ming Lee was the one that Portia was trying to say gave Kenya the pictures of Brit in with the dick in the mouth.
Oh Lord Jesus.
But Kenya said that was not Ming. And Ming said, I didn't have those pictures. I've got other pictures of Brit. Like that. Other pictures. In my phone that I'm gonna reveal at another time. Mess with me. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. So I feel like to me, Angela Oakley.
And your mother, man.
Honestly, I feel like Angela played herself, and I really feel like looking at Angela Oakley and seeing what she's bringing. She's messy. She's a messy auntie, and I'm loving it. She is. She's starting all kinds of drama. She's stirring the pot. She's clocking into work. She's doing what she's supposed to do. Now, when I think about her and what she's contributing to the show, I feel like if she had been on the show with Nene and them, if she would have been on the show with Nene and them, sky would have been the limit. The show would have just.
Too bad she didn't come in the early season.
Yeah, and I feel like she would have fit right in, and all she had to do is align with Nene as soon as if Sheree was talking that bull junk, you know what I'm saying? If her and Nene would have aligned together, please, they would have. Yes, would have been. They would have killed her. They would have mollywopped her and Kim. Sheree wouldn't have bone collector who, what, when, where, why, how. Never. I'm just saying, Angela right now, what she's doing is like it's child's play, because here's the thing, and this is how you know. So okay, so the thing is with Portia, we know Portia Mayweather, Portia Ray Leonard, Portia Holyfield. Now we know Portia got a mean right and left hook. We know Portia is known for beating up bitches in alleys. You didn't see it on the camera. I didn't do it. You don't really know. Portia is known for being an aggressor. And we've seen it. So my thing is this. When Angela, while they were out at Portia's birthday party, which it was a production trip. Portia, this was not your trip. And the fact that you was trying to say that you was mad about Drew coming on the trip, it was a production trip. Drew had to come.
She did not have to come.
Yes, she did. If she wanted to get paid, that was not Portia's trip.
No, she didn't have to come.
Yes, she did. That was a production trip. That was not Portia's birthday trip. Portia's birthday just so happened to.
The gag is
production made Drew come.
She was late because she was entertaining Portia's baby daddy.
It don't matter. He ain't Portia man. If anything, Portia should.
But you don't know.
Portia should
be sitting down with her baby daddy.
Baby daddy is not her man. Who cares?
Okay, well,
who cares?
Portia going down to the basement. Going down to the basement.
Drew don't care. First of all, Portia don't even like Dennis like that.
Drew need to worry about her little album that was only 2 minutes each song.
It doesn't matter.
It was a good album,
exactly. It's a great album. But why is Portia mad?
Throughout the whole album.
Who cares?
About that?
Portia's mad, but Drew is lightweight getting a bag. If Drew is getting a bag, Dennis is getting a bag, Pilar is getting a bag. So what is Portia's problem for real?
The problem is...
It's not no problem. I don't see it as being a problem. Portia has no storyline, and there's really no beef and no drama between her and Drew.
It's not beef. It's not beef.
It's no drama. Portia don't have no storyline. Portia is not telling us what's going on with Simon. I don't care about...
What is Drew
I don't care. Drew don't have a storyline either. Okay, well, guess what? Guess what? With Ty, yeah. Okay, but guess what? Drew don't have no storyline either. But what I'm saying is, you cannot compare Drew to Portia when Portia is supposed to be an OG. Portia's not giving, and she's not bringing anything to the table. Portia is not an anchor for this show. Portia has done nothing. Britt Edie is giving more than Portia's giving.
Sometimes when you are OG, sometimes... No, this is reality, though.
No. But Portia's not giving reality. Portia is. No, she's not. What is Portia giving us?
It's reality. She don't want to discuss.
It's delusion. Well, then don't be on the show. then don't be on the show, because that's what the
I
people
really
want to
don't
know.
want to hear about Simon.
But what then? Okay, if we don't want to hear about Simon, then what do we want to hear about from Portia? What do we care about? What is Portia giving us that we want to hear about? And okay, the fact that you
Like
had
I
to pause,
said,
the fact
no,
that you
I didn't have to
paused.
pause.
Okay, well,
I
what
had
is she
to- I
giving?
had something in my
You're
tooth.
right. Give me my tooth. Right, Portia's not giving us nothing. Let's
She
be
is.
no, she's not. Let's be honest and let's talk about what all the
Well,
ladies
who's
are
clocked
giving us.
in?
Angela is
clocked
the only
in?
person.
No, Shamia too.
Shamia needs to clock out, okay? And I'm gonna tell you why Shamia needs to clock out. Shamia has too much going on. You have a child. First of all, I'm gonna say this. Shamia, I follow her vlog, and when I tell you she needs to be in therapy as soon as possible. Shamia has already let us know that she is a people pleaser. She let us know that she said it. Shamia lost 4 babies. She carried 4 boys, okay? She carried 4 boys and she lost them all. Okay, her surrogate has lost babies. She lost 4 herself. Her
Didn't
two.
she say she was gonna try one for?
Yes, she wants to
'Cause
give
her
Gerald a
husband wants
boy. She's trying to be a people pleaser. And then Shamia done already told us that she could be at risk of having a stroke and all these things could happen to her. So my thing is, why the fuck would you be trying to do that? You got 2 beautiful
2,
daughters.
yeah.
Stop it. Stop.
Just live.
Shamia is giving
If,
me
if you were meant to have a boy, you would have had a boy.
exactly. Shamia is giving me I need to clock in with my therapist. I don't even think Shamia needs to be on the show. Shamia needs to be in therapy, and she and her husband need to have a talk about
I'll be
why
her
she needs to
therapist.
not. Okay, well,
Cut me
Shamia,
a
call
check.
Kyle.
Yeah.
Call Kyle. He'll get
I'll
you
go over
together.
her house, be on that elevator. Like, girl, let's get on this elevator. Let's sit down. Let's give me give me that good shampoo.
Right, I was just about to say, make sure you give him drinks so he can cuss you out and get you together. Like, bitch, what? Why are you doing that? But no, but seriously,
No, you go on
Shamia.
the elevator and go and sit down.
That's what I'm saying. They're cussing her out. Why you drinking it? Bitch, you dumb. Why would you do that? No. But seriously, Shamia, I feel like Shamia is focused on everything except for what she needs to be focused on. She needs to be focused on her marriage.
On herself.
On herself and her husband and her marriage. Because right now she got her hands, she trying to sing.
Well, she's
she
trying
want
to
to
be
have
focused
kids.
on her marriage, but he
No,
wanted
she's
a boy.
not.
She's not doing that. She's not going to break her body out and possibly die.
That's what I'm saying. She needs to be clocked into her marriage and talking
He
about
should be
why.
understanding.
But what I'm saying is, instead of her going on trips and shit and crying while he at the doctor with the baby, she needs to be present and be with him, and they need to talk about why her having a baby is not a fucking good idea. Now, you didn't see me lose 4 kids, 4 sons at that. Maybe that's God trying to tell you
Right now.
to his right. God is trying to tell you. Right, but I'm just saying, the fact that you lost 4 kids, God is trying to tell you something.
Even if you do the surrogacy process again, now can't they maneuver everything? This science so crazy.
Yeah, I think she got. They have
a boy.
No, I think she got one more boy embryo. She was saying.
She got a boy. Even if you defrost.
But they gotta find the right. I mean, you laughing, but that's the truth. They gotta defrost.
But don't use because didn't she say use the same surrogate as a Candy?
She did, but she lost the baby.
That's
Shandina Shandina got breast cancer too.
Mm-hmm.
But Shandina is fine now.
Yeah,
but Shandina lost that baby.
Yeah.
So
find you another surrogate. If that's what you
well,
want.
that's
but
what she's doing. She's looking for another surrogate.
Do you have the time? Because like you were saying,
she ain't got the time.
Don't wait me in the studio. You doing this, doing that. You entertaining these basic ass
bitches, right? And then she's not attending to her husband. You see what I'm saying?
Oh, that's a number one.
That's another. That's what I'm.
Because what you don't do, somebody else will.
That's all I'm saying.
You don't want to be like Angela. No shade.
All shade. So that's what I'm saying. Shamia needs to clock out of the show, and Shamia needs to be present with her husband and with her children because she has a daughter.
You need to be riding that Bronco like y'all was at that girl's Porsche's. The way you was riding that little bull, that's what you need to be
doing every night. Every night. And it's like everything else because it's like
not worried about them hoes.
Yes.
Them broke hoes.
I feel like Shamia to me is clocked in for all the wrong reasons, and it's like, yeah. So Shamia, I feel like
Well, she, like you said, she's a people pleaser, and it's like maybe
and she's
Portia,
best
cause
friends with
yeah,
somebody
Portia
that's
is on
self.
the show,
Portia is.
but Portia needs Shamia.
She truly doesn't.
Who, Portia?
No, Portia is so into Portia. Portia
No,
is
I'm not saying it like that, but Portia needs for you know, like you said, Portia
for a
needs
piece of a storyline.
Portia
She
has,
needs
yeah.
she needs Shamia there so she could ignore like she's been doing. I mean,
So now the story like with the whole friendship
yeah.
dissolving, you know.
So that's that. And who else? Like it's honestly
We're
the
talking
only.
about how fucked up Bravo is.
Oh
How
yes.
Giselle did it, and even Giselle.
You know, I don't agree with Giselle 90% of the time, but Giselle was speaking some truth because Giselle shut that shit down. She said, "Oh, that gun shit, that wouldn't have flew with me.
No, and it wouldn't have flew in
That
Potomac.
wouldn't have
She was
flew.
like,
That's
that
what
would
I'm
not have
saying.
flew.
That right. That's what I'm saying.
She was
But
like, that girl been there not even 30 days. She ain't out her probation period. She said, look, homegirl gonna come up in there talking about she knocking and bucking with a pistol. And then she said, okay, well, Bravo, why didn't you fire her right then and there? It would not led up to that point for Kenya to do what she did.
and I'm gonna tell you why.
And then I'm going to piggyback on this too because she didn't say this, but I like what Heavenly said. She said, I ain't seen nothing wrong. But, you know, a Bravo said it was something wrong with it. Why they air it? If it was such a bad thing, why did they air it?
Heavenly can suck a egg.
No, I'm not saying that. I don't. But I agree with her. Why did they air it?
I don't agree with shit she's saying. I'm gonna tell you why they aired it. I'm gonna tell you why they aired it.
Because they needed Kenya in her story.
No, I'm gonna tell you why they aired it. Bravo is showing us as Black people how they feel about the Black housewives versus the white housewives. They are allowing dumb shit to happen. When you look at the Real Housewives of Potomac, like it's just the whole experience is not the same. When you look at Beverly Hills and you look at Salt Lake City, everything is so opulent, it's so well thought out. Everything just it has this different feel and this different look to it. And then when you look at Atlanta and you look at Potomac, it's like the production level has decreased. It's like when you look at the food and you look at the events, it's just not the same. It's like they don't put the same TLC into the Black shows like how they do the white ones. And it's a mess to me. And I'm telling you this, it's like they allow the bullshit and the fights to happen on the Black shows. Just like with Candace and Monique. That whole fighting at the wine tasting or wherever they were at with the wine and the cheese, that Monique and Portia fight should not have happened. You would have never seen a Lisa Vanderpump, a Lisa Rinna, a Kyle Richards, a Erica Jane, a Dorit, a Teddy Mellencamp. That shit would not fly because they hold them to different standards and they would not let that shit happen. But it was okay for Candace and Monique to fight and tear up the fucking situation and be just a ghetto hot mess. And it was okay for Brit ghetto ass to say, well, I got pistols. And it was okay for Kenya to fuck up her grand opening of her hair salon to humiliate Brit in that manner. There is no way that they would have allowed Sutton to come with no type of pictures of a
like that's all gears to Beverly Hills. Like,
no, it's not. It's the white shows versus the Black shows.
Because Teresa flipping tables and
okay, Teresa just flipped a table. That's a table, but it was not like a whole ass. Dot, 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 dot. They let them go to a certain extent, but I'm just saying it's different shit they will allow to fly on the Black shows, and it's acceptable because they look at us as being ratchet, as being ghetto, as being this, that. And that's just my take. That's just how I feel about it. Now, people don't have to agree, but that's just how I feel about it because that shit don't happen on Salt Lake City. It don't happen on Orange County. It don't happen on Beverly Hills.
It happened on Salt Lake City.
What happened
And
on
look
Salt
at
Lake
her
City?
eye dotted.
But we didn't see it on camera.
Because
And Heather
camera
alluded to
wasn't there. They did not have the footage.
I'm sure they had the footage. They just didn't show it, Kyle. What I'm trying to tell you is they protected Jen and they protected Heather in that moment. They didn't protect Monique and Candace because they don't care about how we're portrayed. You can't tell me that production didn't know what fucking happened.
No, that was
They
in
did.
the room.
No.
That was they showed
And they have
all,
cameras
they
everywhere.
But they showed all the footage. They don't film
Kyle,
24/7.
yes, I'm quite sure they keep the cameras. Then how are we able to see when people is having sex and we can hear certain things and we can see certain things? I mean, you're entitled to your opinion. I'm entitled to mine, but I'm just saying there's a different standard. They view the Black Housewives shows.
Candace and Monique was actually out. They were filming out the venue, the wine venue. So of course we're gonna see the fight.
But again, they allow different things. In my opinion, they allow different things to happen on the black shows than they do the white shows. It's just not gonna fly. Like there's no way that nobody would have said they had a pistol in front of Lisa Vanderpump or Kyle Richards. That shit would not have flown. So that's just my opinion. That's how I see it. So I just feel like again, they look at the black shows different, and it's just a mess to me. I don't know.
Well, I don't know. Because everybody that's surrounded by them is not gonna say, "I got a pistol." That's not their.
But what I'm saying is that shit would not have even that they wouldn't have even gotten that off. There's no way they wouldn't have gotten that shit off.
Stuff like that.
But what I'm saying is how Andy views the niggas is he sees them differently. The niggas get away. That's just your opinion. No, that. Nobody on Beverly Hills or Salt Lake City is they're not gonna let that happen because they hold them to a different esteem. They gonna let the niggas do whatever because that's how they view us. Oh, they gonna fight anyway. Let them do it. Let them have it. I don't know. I just think it's dumb. And I just feel like Sweet 16 has been, I think it's been trash. It hasn't been good. And
they should have just put it on pause until they figured it out. Like,
who are we gonna bring back?
What's the formula? Who are we gonna bring back? What's gonna be the good formula?
I
don't need to see Phaedra. She was terrible on Marriage and Medicine. She's still terrible. Why do we bring her back?
You need an anchor to hold the show down, and there's no anchor on this show.
Do we need Sheree to shift that wig, Kim's wig?
And Sheree couldn't even do. And Sheree couldn't even do that right.
She was good on with the earlier seasons, but then it's like then you wanted to be the bone collector. That was getting tired.
Cause that's how. Yeah, that's. I mean, that's how her producers was producing her. It's some stupid bullshit.
I miss the old school Sheree when she was chased out, Kim down that block.
Yeah,
I just shifted her wig.
No, like it was so organic and it was just good, and it's just like now. I don't know. All I'm saying, and I never thought I would say this, but I'm excited to see what Salt Lake is gonna bring us because honestly,
I heard
that's
so good, like real good.
Yeah, I'm saying for next season, I'm looking forward to the next season because
everybody did. I think they started filming whatever.
Right? No, I'm just saying I'm excited about their season. Like Sweet 16 here in Atlanta, I'm not for it, and honestly, I'm not looking forward to Potomac because what do they have to offer? And now Mia is so fucking thirsty. She's down in Atlanta and she's attending all the events and she's seen with all the ladies. So what do you think about Mia being an addition? Because she said, "Oh, me and Portia get along." And my thing is this: listen, Mia and Portia.
She said Mia said her and Portia get along.
Mia and Portia are one and the same, and I'm gonna tell you this.
And it don't matter.
Listen,
you're gonna be on 2 episodes and Portia gonna.
Right, that's what I'm saying. They gonna be fighting. Yeah. That's all I'm saying. They are the same person, knucking and bucking.
Nah, you don't want to do that with Portia. We seen her chasing that girl down that alley.
Right. So the thing is,
all we heard was boop, 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 boop.
So the thing is, Mia likes to hit people with purses and she likes to throw drinks in faces. But the thing is, the difference between her, and salads, right?
Wasn't she the one who threw the salad
in Candace's face, right? But the difference is, Portia will connect. Her fist will connect with your face. Right. Portia is throwing fists and she throwing feet and she pulling heads. Mia, if you think You ain't got it.
Fillers, they might get busted.
Mm-hmm.
She might be. Hold on, her cheeks gonna go from this to this.
Right. Portia gonna connect
So
with a
them
filler.
cheeks gonna be
And it's
looking like
gonna
jigsaw for
listen.
real.
And she better watch Lil Ink for Portia sit on him since she ready to spread them legs.
Portia don't
I'm just
spread
saying.
her legs to marry men's.
She spread them to Simon and he was
close
like,
your legs
to marry man. Portia was like, Bloop, hey Simon. Stealing that lady husband.
Allegedly.
No, ain't no allegedly. That man was married.
Her
Listen,
timeline,
no.
she said no, because Portia said
No.
Portia said.
Listen, God is not going to tell you that your soulmate is a married man or woman. I'm sorry.
No.
And that's
I'm not
just
saying
flat
that,
out.
but she said at that time they was separated.
Nope. Separated is not married.
That's the question.
Separated is not divorced.
That's what I'm questioning. So a lot of people feel like it's okay because you're separated. A lot of people are saying opposite. Say it's not okay. I don't care if you're legally separated. You are still.
They say that
married.
to make themselves feel better.
You are still married, and you need to either fix it or get a divorce.
Yep.
It's no dating other people.
It's not, and I think Portia is
but
just.
I guess in her eyes, she was just saying like they were separated.
Portia's just a nasty hoe, and I'm gonna tell you.
Not the nasty hoe.
She a nasty hoe. Portia is a classic. Portia is a Jezebel. And the thing is, women, hide your husbands, hide your uncles, hide your cousins, hide your grandmas. Portia is ready for it all because we've seen her get down with a lot of things.
Well,
she did with Bolo. She did it with everybody. She was kissing on LaToya forever. Portia was screwing with her. With Tanya, they had the threesome with Bolo. So, listen, hide your everybody.
Yeah, they said Bolo came down there.
Listen, they said Bolo went Lolo.
Kenya came down to that kitchen. She said, it smells like some Padusi out of here.
Kenya said it smelled like Badusi, and Tanya ass just kept talking like, girl, shut up. Tanya, we know that you fucked. Hit dogs gonna holler, and Tanya's ass was
that's
hollering.
Why you been engaged for 20 years. That man ain't gonna marry that hoe.
Exactly. Tanya was, grandma always said a hit dog gonna holler, and Tanya ass was hollering. The next day at the table, Portia's ass was quiet because
I ain't saying shit.
Portia had got her fix.
But actually, she wasn't even with Dennis at the time, so it really didn't matter. I'm like, Tanya.
So Portia, that was before she married Simon. That was her. She was
single.
Yeah, that was her whole trip. Well, she was engaged to a fraud.
Who? She was
Portia.
Engaged to Simon at the time? No,
that wasn't her. That wasn't her. Whose bachelorette party was that supposed to be?
That was Tanya. That was Cynthia's bachelorette.
Oh, that was
Mike.
Cynthia's with Mike. Okay, so
Mike
it wasn't Portia.
heel.
So it was Cynthia's.
Yeah,
okay.
No.
So Portia just got her son.
Used to be like, I don't know why she.
But Portia was single, but probably was still mucking with Simon.
No, she didn't even know Simon. My thing was, I don't even know why she made a big thing about it. Because I'm like, girl, you single. I'm like, Tanya, you should be the one. You've been engaged for 20 years. You should be the one.
Tanya and that man was not. I bet you they're not together now. And I actually like Tanya. I didn't think she was a bad addition. She didn't have a backbone. That was my only thing.
I know.
Tanya could have just shut them hoes down.
Like she would try to say something and then she would just back off. And I'm like, girl,
she wasn't strong. She could have just. You
gotta come in like a pit bull.
I was just about to say a pit bull in a skirt. Okay, she came in, because I was about to say like a chihuahua. No, chihuahuas bite back.
No,
See, poodles growl. I'm gonna say.
Well, no, that's what she was growling, but
she wasn't growling because it didn't hit. It didn't land.
What with the cookie lady?
Cookie lady? Yeah, but her shit ain't land though.
Yeah, it don't.
But
I don't know what you are, but girl, God bless. I hope you find a husband.
I don't know. It's like that is going. You got me.
And
I feel like
she
I'm
need
about to
Carl
just
Ball
watch.
again.
Yeah. I just feel like I need to rewatch The Real Housewives of Atlanta because I miss it. It's like you can't. I don't know.
I don't want to go back in time because I'm going to get mad because what I see in the present is garbage.
Yeah, it really is.
And it's really going to make me not watch the
It
show.
is.
But I have to for our review.
Yeah. And what's so crazy
I
is
have
like,
to for our
what's so
review.
crazy is like, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't even watch the episodes in their entirety. I watch a little bit of. I watch what the people are saying on social media, and I will catch the clips because I don't have time to sit.
I actually like Angela. And I'm
No,
like,
Angela's great.
Could we just like, okay, here's the thing. We need to go back to the drawing board. Keep Angela.
And get rid of everybody else.
Bring Kenya. She should
Well,
not
yeah,
have
that's
got fired.
right. Kenya should not have
She
gotten
should not
fired.
got fired. And like Giselle said, if she got fired, then Brick should
Should have got fired. Exactly.
A Brick stayed, then Kenya
Kenya
should have
stayed.
stayed.
Yep.
But
And had them
definitely
two separate.
Kenya.
So we say Angela, Kenya.
You know y'all know I know y'all gonna say it, but we know Nene's not coming back. But if she could,
I would love it. Oh my God.
Nene.
So we would say Angela, Kenya, Nene, and
And
here.
the rest I don't care.
Listen, I'm gonna take it a step further. Like if we really trying to, and I can't,
Cross the roads, where we going?
and I can't stand this person, I'm gonna say
Kim.
motherfucker, bring Kim back. Yep. I'm saying
shit.
let's go for the gusto. No, if we trying to have an
Because
explosive,
she does.
yes, because what the fuck she got going on with Croy?
Yeah.
I'm here for all that shit.
Yeah.
I want to know about the drama. I want to know how you ruined this man's life. Let's get into that shit. I'm here for it. I will
Okay.
bring her ratchet ass back. Bring Kim's ass back. And then, okay, just bring Sheree back as a friend.
I would say definitely as a friend as a cast.
Bring Sheree back as a friend. Bring Marlo as a friend. Bring those two as friends.
Marlo is 1,000% good as a friend of the cast.
Bring
when
Marlo.
She got her peach, she went to trash.
Because she didn't have the right people around her.
It's not having the right people. She works. I feel like she was working so hard to get that peach. She was putting in OT. And when she got that peach, she said, "Oh fuck this shit." She went on vacation. Unpaid.
She was too fixated on Candy.
Unpaid vacation.
Man, I'm telling you. So here we go. So we say.
Now, we bring back the old school model. Yeah.
So I say this. So we would bring back Nene. We would bring back Kim. We would bring Angela. We would bring Kenya. Those are 4 friends of the show. Have Sheree as a friend to bring the drama. Have Marlo as a friend to stir in the pot and bring drama.
Yeah, if you wanna get
Motherfucker,
some
look,
new girls.
bring Phaedra as a friend to stir in the drama.
She definitely stirs, yeah.
Just stir in the drama. Her with the little phone calls. Girl, get to call me and say,
okay, yeah, I can see her.
bring her back as a friend.
Not a peach holder, but a friend. Okay.
Just have Phaedra be a friend.
Are we gonna bring back Apollo with her?
If he not beating up wives.
No, they get a divorce anyway.
Right. His second wife that he's divorcing from. So, yeah, so I would bring
She was
Phaedra
up
back
there.
as a friend. Who else do we bring back?
That's it.
Honestly, don't even Cynthia, she can
What
go.
about
Cynthia,
Eva? Friend of
no,
the cast?
absolutely not. No. Nope. It was a bad so the bad idea is to bring okay, I'm gonna tell you the bad housewives who they should have never brought on the show. Kim Fields should have never come on this show. Eva should have never come on this show. Cause Eva, the whole time, every time Eva was on the show, the motherfucker was pregnant and she didn't give anything. I love how she read Marlo when she was talking about them edges. That's about it.
She got a good one read.
But
I
Eva,
said maybe a friend of the kids.
no. Eva's too good for housewives. Eva needs to.
She ain't got time for it.
Eva needs to continue to be beautiful, and she needs to continue to collect her coins from Tyler Perry or whoever else. Put her in a movie. Have her in something. Let her do her real thing, which is acting and modeling. Like she don't need to be. This is penny candy, penny coins for Eva. Let her get a serious bag. Like, I just don't want to see her over here, because the thing is, the energy vampires take Eva out of her element, and Eva is not, because even when we watched Eva on Top Model, like Eva,
she always had that attitude.
she had the attitude, but what I'm saying is,
not like that, but
that
she
no, she had
people took it. No, but let me just say this, because this is the thing I don't like. What she was very confident, and people took that as attitude.
and guess what? That's their issue. So I'm gonna tell you this. So I'm gonna tell you, this is why I agree with you. Eva reminds me of Deion Sanders' two sons, Shador Sanders and Shiloh Sanders. Like, a lot of people was saying, so the NFL thought that they was proving a point by making Shador get drafted in the final round, because they said, oh, he's too cocky, or he's too this, or he's too that. What's wrong with a black person being confident in their God-given ability? We already know Shador Sanders, because his father poured into him and told him, you are a Sanders, you are this, you are that. And that's the type of attitude that he has.
But he worked hard.
Exactly. He worked hard, but he's never gotten into any trouble. So the thing is with Eva, as good as Shador plays football, is as beautiful as Eva is as a person. You see what I'm saying? Like, Eva has that ability to command a room when she walks in, and we already saw that when she, the first episode, before they even did anything to her.
She did that while she was like, oh no, it's no one other than me. I am Eva.
Yeah, so
I was like, yes.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. It was not exactly
in love with Eva.
It wasn't her being cocky.
No.
It was her being confident in who she is. And that's the type of confidence that all people need to have in themselves. Exactly. So that's what I'm saying. So Eva and the Housewives is like oil and water. That's not Eva's forte. Eva is an actress, and Eva needs scripts, and she needs Eva needs scripts, and she needs to embody characters, and she needs to portray them on the screen, and pay her to do that shit. So Eva should not come back to the show. She would be a waste. Honestly, I'm gonna tell you this. Now, you know who should collab on some good shit? Kim Fields needs to write a bomb ass script and put Eva in that motherfucker. That's what I'm saying. That's how they need to collab.
Well,
if you want a housewife collabs, yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what Eva and Kim need to be doing, not being on the Housewives. So who else on the Housewives should come back?
That's
nobody.
Honestly, that's it.
So yeah, so y'all, we're going to get into the next video. Make sure y'all like, share, comment, and subscribe. We coming back with another video because we're talking too much, and we need to talk more in the next video. See y'all next.